Hey y'all, it's Angela again at the Chicken Coop. I had this big pot left over from last year. I had a split leaf philodendron in there, and it had just gotten huge, and so I decided to plant it out in the yard in kind of a shady, semi-shady, sunny area. But I had this big pot. So I also had a big corn plant that I've had for several years, and the tops of the corn plant had gotten really long and leggy. You know how the leaves kind of turn brown and you peel those off, and then the stem just gets longer and longer and longer. So I decided to cut those back and repot them. And I also, just for giggles to see if it would actually work, I kept the stalks that I had cut off as well. And I thought, well, if they don't start leafing out and rooting out, it's no loss. I just put some rooting hormone on there and stuck them in the ground. We'll see what happens. And I actually have one more over here that you can see. It was just kind of a small one, so I did that. And then the mother plant is still on my porch, and it is just barren. But probably in a week or so, that's going to start putting out some leaves on the places where I cut, and be a whole new pretty thriving plant rather than this long leggy thing. And I trimmed the leaves back, because when you propagate, you know, you got to cut those leaves back, because the plant, it's got to start trying to make roots, not keep up all these leaves. So if you cut some of the leaves off, it'll help the roots to start, and it won't have to keep all that plant alive. Just it'll start working on making roots. So I'll let y'all know how that goes. Thanks for watching my little video on my gardening on the Chicken Coop.